the final session of day one of this Division III National Swimming and Diving Championships. We will have finals tonight in the 500 freestyle, the 200 IM, the 50 freestyle, men's 3-meter diving, and the 200 medley relay. If we look just at an overview of this morning's performances in terms of qualifiers in either the consolation or championship final, Emory has 3 on the men's side in the the championship final of the relay. Chicago has 4 plus championship final. Denison 7 in the consolation final. Kenyon just 1, and they'll be in the championship final of the 200 medley relay. Williams has 5, also in the championship final. Tufts has 1 in the consolation. New York will have 3 plus the championship final, and MIT 1 plus the championship final. On the women's side, Emory has 2 and the championship final. Chicago none and the consolation. Denison 7 as well on the women's side, plus the championship final. Kenyon 4 plus the championship. Williams 5 plus the championships. Tufts 2 plus the championships. NYU 4 plus the championship final. And finally, MIT has 2 individual qualifiers tonight, plus the championship final of the 200 medley relay. Our first event will be the consolation final of the men's 500 freestyle.
Consolation final, men's 500 freestyle, a freshman from Emory, Harrison Thorson.
And we'll let them get started. Unsure here why there's a delay, but in the meantime we can tell you that Tyler Distenfeld in lane 1 here for Denison. Tyler's from Milford, Ohio, majoring in economics and math. Next to him, Colin Twiss of Coast Guard from Mahwah, New Jersey. Matthew McIntyre, the NCAC champion from Denison, is from Nashville, Tennessee. He's majoring in data analytics. Ryan Nunez of Merrick, New York is in 4 for Williams. Luke Landis, 5th year for Denison. He is from Upper Arlington in Ohio. Marcel Milosidlo for Chicago is from Budapest, Hungary, majoring in computer science. Lucas Lang of CMS is from Dallas, Texas, and rounding out the field, Harrison Thorson, a freshman at Emory from Athens, Georgia. We'll see his older brother in the championship final. And there they are heading to the 100. Out first is Nunez for Williams at 50.84.
50 or 54 per 100. Right on pace for that 4:30.
Lang of CMS in lane 7, fairly close to Nunez. As is Distenfeld for Denison in lane 1. Nunez over first at the 200, 144.93. A 54.09 for Nunez on that second 100.
As they head to Abbott Road. Looking for something under that 430 pace. Pretty well under that. That's Nunez in 4. Distant and Dennison in lane number 2.
And as they reach the 300, Nunez has a fairly firm grip on this race. Closest competitors are in lanes 7 and 3 and 1. That would be Lang of CMS, McIntyre for Dennison, and Distenfeld for Dennison.
Still under that 27 seconds for 50 pace.
To the 400 for Nunez.
At the 400, that's still Nunez.
133 flat. So he covered the last 200 and a 149 or so. 148, actually. That does not look like anybody has an answer for Ryan Nunez, the freshman for the Eastmen. Distenfeld remains the closest, and he is himself a body length plus behind. But it does look like his grip on second is fairly solid. The race now comes down to third, I think. Nunez still looks just as solid as he did in the opening 50. Wonderful swim by Ryan Nunez. Look at that, 4:25.51. That would have nearly been the fastest qualifier this morning. Runner up there in lane 1 to Distenfeld at a 4:27.20. Third to Lang of Claremont Mud Scripts at 4:29.37. And we'll now be moving on to the championship final. By tradition, the top 8 will march out with a little sign in front of them announcing the event. In the meantime, we can tell you that in lane 1 will be Rafe Shafi, freshman at Tufts. He is from the United Arab Emirates and is majoring in engineering. Kellen Roddy of Johns Hopkins, a senior. He has been 5th in this event twice. He's also a 2-time defending champion in the 1650 for Johns Hopkins. Samuel Dienstag was 13th in this event last year for Brandeis. He's from Wilmette, Illinois. Justin Finkel, our top qualifier and fastest seed going into this morning, is from Connecticut College in Cheshire, Connecticut. Benjamin Thorson, junior at Emory, is in lane 5. He was 8th in this event last year, and he is also from Athens, Georgia. Connor Vincent, a junior at NYU, was 9th in this event last year. He's from Irvington, New York, and majoring in business. Lucas Conrads of Dennison is in 7. He has been a consolation finalist the previous 2 years. He's from Naperville, Illinois, and is one of Dennison's Hess majors. And Alexander Atherton, junior at Williams, has been 7th and then 14th in this event previously. He's from Davidson, North Carolina. So just down I-85 if my geography serves me.
consolation finalist last year, Samuel Dienstag. In number 4, your top qualifier, a junior from Palm College, who was runner-up in his event last year, Justin Finkel. In 5, a junior from Emory, a championship finalist last year, Benjamin Thurston. In number 6, a junior from NYU, the consolation champions of last year, Vincent Connor. In 7, a junior from Denison, a consolation finalist last year, Lucas Conrad. And rounding out World Championship final, a junior from Williams, a returning championship finalist, Alexander Atherton. This is your championship final of the 95 freestyle, Mr. Referee. NCAA record 4:18:35, set in 2017 by Arthur Conover. Your 2023 winner, 4:20:41. In order to get to that 4:20 mark, swimmers will have to go about 26 seconds per 50. 52:400. It's going to be about 4:20.
Very, very close in the middle of the pool, as well as here in lane 1. And sure enough, Rafe Shafi of Tufts goes over in 49.42 to lead the way. 50 flat for Dienstag, half second behind.
That's still Shafi in lane 1. He's being chased in 3 by Dienstag of Brandeis and opening in 6. That's Connor Mason.
At the 200, 142.18 for Shafi. So that was a 52.76. So he's moving right along at the moment. But at the halfway point now, Dienstag goes up by 17/100ths. Now it's Dienstag at the 300 with a body length in that last 100. 235.23. And here they come to the 350, and Dienstag right now is off the front. Shafi faded back slightly. Looks like he's still in second, and then turning just behind him in 4 is Finkel, and out in lane 6, Connor Vincent of NYU. Right now, Dienstag in control. Someone's going to have to go get him. He is a 1650 swimmer and a good one, so unlikely perhaps that he'll fade very far. 328.80 at the 400. That was a 53-57. Sure enough, here comes Finkel. And now Finkel within a body length. The racing is not done yet. Looks like Dienstag perhaps picked up just a little bit of distance off that wall. Oh boy, Finkel closing. Dienstag still in the lead at the 475. Finkel looks to have the longest stroke at this point, and I think Justin Finkel's going to take this one, and he does at 4:21.32. Dienstag shatters a personal best with a 4:21.86, and third there, Connor Vincent of New York. He closed well for a 4:24.58. Justin Finkel came in as our fastest seed, our top qualifier in the seeding. A wonderful looking controlled race by Justin Finkel. Congratulations to a camel of distinction, I guess I'd say. Wonderful pacing on the part of Justin Finkel, and I don't think Sam Dienstag has anything to feel regret about. Fantastic swims by everyone, actually. And now we move to the women's 500-yard freestyle. In the consolation final will be Tara Wisner, a junior at Denison from Syracuse, New York. Lily Codd of Williams is in 2. Molly Haig of Kenyon in 3. Madeline Dunn of Tufts in 4. Frances Hayward of Williams in 5. Kathleen Shaw of Claremont Mud Skips in 6. Jada Chatour of Emory in 7. Anya Walla for New York in 8.
Frances Hayward. In 6, a sophomore from CMS, Kathleen Shaw. In 7, from Emory, a junior, Jada Chatour. And rounding out the consolation final, lane number 8, a freshman from NYU, Anya Walla. This is your consolation final, Mr. Referee.
Wisner of Denison actually has been first and second the previous 2 years, so I would think she's slightly disappointed to find herself in the consolation final. Lily Codd, sophomore at Williams from New Canaan, Connecticut, won both the 1,000 and 1650 at the NESCACs in meet record times. Molly Haig, sophomore at Kenyon, was 11th in this event last year. She's from Middleton, Wisconsin. Madeline Dunn was 9th for Tufts last year. She's from Austin, Texas, and majoring in cognitive and brain science. Frances Hayward of Williams, a senior, is in lane 5. She's from Colorado Springs. And we'll take a second here. Molly Haig for Kenyon out well at the 100. Very well with a 54.40 off the front. Kathleen Shaw, the sophomore for Claremont Mud Skips, is in 6th. She tied the SCIAC record for both the meet and conference records in this event. She's from Rochester, New York. Jada Chatour, the junior at Emory, is from Davie, Florida. This is her first appearance in the 500 scoring heats. And Anya Walla, a freshman at NYU, is from Mumbai, India. And she is part of the Liberal Studies program at New York. And as she did this morning,
as they approach 200 yards,
Haig is out very well. Like Jada Chatour is second at the moment. Haig over 53-65. So 59-25 in her second 100 for Molly Haig.
That's Molly Haig. Championships being named to number 7 by Jada Couture of Emory. Having actually Molly Haig named at number 1. That's Tara Wisner also of Denison.
The 300 at 2:54.11. So a double O, 46 for Haig. Couture still hanging there at her feet. And right with Couture in lane 8, that's Waller, a freshman from Mumbai, India. Also swimming well down here in lane 1 is Denison's Wisner. For the moment, Haig seems to have control of this one.
Short turn at 375. A second and a half. Moving up in 7, that's
at the 400. 3:54.66. Double O 55 for Haig. Still seemingly in control. Still pursued by Wisner and Couture. I want to say Couture is the closer, and from this perspective, Couture has drawn within a body length, as has Wisner. We'll see if Haig can hang on here. Wisner looked great coming off that 450 wall. And Haig was breathing to that side. She undoubtedly could see Wisner coming up. Sprint to the finish. And it looks like Haig does have the energy. Wisner, I think, will be second and Couture third. And that is how it turns out. A 4:53.35 for Molly Haig. Wisner second, 4:54.60. And Couture third with a 4:55.26. Probably a personal best for Jada Couture from the reaction I'm seeing down there among the Emory team. And now we'll be moving to the championship final for the women's 500. Lane 1 will be Meg Kelly, a freshman at Amherst. She was an NESCAC champion and Rookie of the Year. She's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Then Mizuno J-Max, freshman at Kenyon, is in 2. She came in with her fastest qualifying time. She is from Istanbul, Turkey. Tara Witkowski, a senior at Denison, is in lane 3. She has been 3rd and 5th in this event previously, and she is from Westchester, Ohio, a biology major. Caitlin Marshall has been 13th and 4th in this event previously. She set a pool record on winning this event at UAAs. From NYU, she's from Noblesville, Indiana. Penelope Helms, senior Emory, is in lane 5. She was 10th in this event 2 years ago. Kristen Cornish is our defending champion. She is from Johns Hopkins, a junior. She's from Chappaqua, New York. Quinn Brown, sophomore at Denison, is in lane 7. She is from Portland, Oregon, and majoring in biology, which she was 15th in this event last year. And Chloe Katz, junior at Middlebury, is from Cleveland, Ohio.
Number 3, a senior from Denison. She was third in this event last year. Number 4, your top qualifier, a junior from NYU. She was fourth in this event last year. Caitlin Marshall. Number 5, a senior from Emory. She's an All-American in 800 from relay last year. Penelope Helm. Number 6, a junior from Johns Hopkins. Your defending champion of this event, Kristen Cornish. Number 7, a sophomore from Denison. She's a consolation finalist last year. Brown. A junior from Milburn. She's All-Scott and honoree this year, Chloe Katz. Includes the swimmers who were first, third, and fourth in this event last year. The defending champion in lane 6, Kristen Cornish.
And in lanes 2, 4, and 6, J-Miles, Marshall, and Cornish. Not a big shock there since Marshall's our fastest qualifier. She did break 450 at UAA's. Cornish, the defending champion, and J-Miles for Kenyon was our fastest seed. So we're at the 100. Marshall out with a 54.43. The 150, it is Marshall with about a half body length on Cornish and J-Marsh. But right there for Denison in lane 3 is Witkowski. She had a great swim this morning. And on the other side, Cornish is Brown for Denison. And she hung with her teammate Witkowski for a good bit of that trial 500 this morning. Looks like not quite a body length at the 200. 152.96 for Marshall. It was a 53 on that second 100. Halfway there, she's over in the 220, 247. She does have the lead, but she certainly hasn't dropped anyone among J-Marsh, Witkowski, Cornish, and Brown. At the 300, 252.14. That is a 59.18 for her third 100, and here come the pursuers. The race is tightening up. Brown's still there. Brown is almost drawn even, and on the other side, J-Marsh. And Witkowski, Cornish has dropped back. She wouldn't seem to be out of it, or in it, rather. And now closing for second at the 400 is Bengisu Jaymarsh for Kenyan from Istanbul. 3:51.31 for Marshall. 59:17. But Jaymarsh had to have been faster than that, considering she's making up some ground, if you'll excuse the phrase. And it looks as though Jaymarsh and Marshall are turning together, only separated by 17/100ths. Now Marshall slightly in arrears. And it looks like, just as we saw in the men's 500, our early leader eventually overtaken in the last 50, and it goes 4:48.65 for Bengisu Jaymarsh to win for the Owls. Marshall second there with a 4:51.10 with Kowski.
Here are the results from the men's 500 yards freestyle. In 16th from the University of Chicago, Marcel Gallo-Silva. 15th from Coast Guard, Colin Twist. 14th from Denison, Matthew McIntyre. In 15th from Denison, Luke Landis. In 12th from
11th from CMS, Lucas Lang. In 10th from Denison, Tyler Distenfeld. And your consolation champion in the men's 500 freestyle, from Williams, Ryan Nunez. At this time, please direct your attention to the awards podium located adjacent to the starting blocks as we recognize the championship finalists in the men's 500 freestyle. In 8th place, from Williams, Alexander Atherton. Presenting these awards from Connecticut College will be Mark Benvenuti, presenting the awards in the 500 freestyle. In 7th, from Denison, Lucas Conrads. In 6th place, from Emory, Benjamin Thorson. In 5th, from Tufts, Rafay Shafi. In fourth place, from Johns Hopkins, Kellen Roddy. In third place, from NYU, Connor Vincent. In second, from Brandeis, Samuel Dienstag. And your 2024 Division III National Champion in the men's 500 yards freestyle with a time of 4:21.32 from Connecticut College, Justin Finkel. The results of Event 2, the women's 500 freestyle. In 16th, Madeline Dunn, Tufts. In 15th, Catherine Shaw, CMS. In 14th, Lily Codd of Williams. In 13th, from NYU, Anya Walla. In 12th, from Williams, Frances Hayward. In 11th, from Emory, Jada Couture. In 10th, from Denison, Taryn Wisner. And your consolation champion from Kenyon, Molly Haig. And now please direct your attention to the awards podium for recognition of our championship finalists. In the women's 500 freestyle, in 8th place, from Johns Hopkins, Kristen Cornish. In 7th, from Middlebury, Chloe Katz. In 6th place, from Emory, Penelope Helm. In 5th, from Denison, Quinn Brown. In 4th, from Amherst, Maeve Kelly. In 3rd, from Denison, Tara Witkowski. In 2nd, from NYU, Caitlin Marshall. And your 2024 Women's 500 Freestyle Champion, a freshman from Kenyon with a time of 4:48.65, Benjisu Jamaz. Presenting these awards from Middlebury was Bob Ruppelt. From Middlebury, that's Bob Ruppelt presenting the awards.
next consolation final, event number 3, the men's 200-yard individual medley. In lane number 1 from CMS, Frank Applebaum.
Now we're going to the consolation final for the men's 200-yard individual medley. The NCAA record is 1:44.18, although I have a sneaking suspicion it will be short-lived tonight. That is Andrew Wilson's record from Emory 2017. Garrett Clausen is our two-time defending champion. He won last year in 1:45.65. Frank Applebaum of Cleveland Heights, Ohio, in 1. Devin Teston of Denison in 2. Cooper Costello of Chicago and Goleta, California in 3. Kyle Garcia of Chicago and El Dorado Hills, California in 4. Gavin Jones of Denison and Bellingham, Washington in 5. Eric Chimes of Calvin at Mentor, Ohio in 6. Jacob Grover of Williams and Byron Center, Michigan in 7. Isaac Penn of Pomona Pitzer and Shoreview, Minnesota is in lane 8.
This morning, this entire heat of 8 competitors finished within 6/10 of each other. 6/10 separated this entire heat in this morning's preliminaries. Quickly in lane number 1, the defending 200 butterfly champion Frank Applebaum of CMS.
8 competitors were very tightly bunched, but that was to be expected since they were separated only by 2/3 of a second or so.
Andrew Wilson of Emory.
At the moment, it is Applebaum for CMS in lane 1. Of course, he is a fantastic butterflyer. And coming up on Applebaum at the 125 is Calvin's Eric Chimes, a 5th-year student. And now Garcia and Jones get into the mix. Applebaum still with a very slight lead, but this is going to come down to a strong freestyle leg. Looks like Garcia and Chimes turn together at the 175. And Garcia surging, and he'll take it at 1:48.05. Runner up to Applebaum, about 1/3 of a second back, and 3rd to Chimes.
Let's meet your championship finalists in the men's 200 individual medley.
Alexander McCormack, a senior at WashU from Johnson City, Tennessee, is in 1. Oliver Shallett of Williams is in 2. He's from Northampton, Massachusetts. Braden Morford, freshman at Carnegie Mellon, in lane 3. He's from Medina, Ohio. Garrett Clausen, our 2-time defending champion for Chicago, is in lane 4. He's from Aurora, Illinois. Derek Moss from NYU. The med student is in lane 5. He's from Holland, Michigan. Patrick Daly, junior at Denison, is in 6. He's from New Albany, Ohio, and majoring in economics. In lane 7, Larry Hughes, senior at Pomona Pitzer. He's from Victoria, British Columbia. And in lane 8, Jamie Eberon of NYU from Livingston, New Jersey, majoring in global public health.
In lane 6 of junior from Denison, championship finalist last year, Patrick Daly. In lane number 7, a senior from Pomona Pitzer, consolation finalist in the 500 last year, Larry Hughes.
Yeah.
The NCAA record, 144.18 set by Andrew Wilson at Emory in 2017. Accompanying in 5, that's Derek Moss at NYU, followed by the defending champion Derek Moss.
Moss over first, followed by Clausen. Wonderful looking distance off that 75 wall for Derek Moss. He now has a body length on Clausen. Swimming very well here in lane 1 is McCormick. Great distance off the wall again for Moss. Moss now with over a body length on Clausen, and unlike this morning, I'm sure Moss is not going to back down the way he did in the freestyle in the trials. And sure enough, he is extending his lead. Clausen a solid second. And Moss closing new record, I think so. 142.97 for a new national record for Derek Moss of NYU. Clausen comes down to 145.23. And third with a 146.51, Braden Morford, the freshman for the Tartans. New national record for Derek Moss, the New York University med student who is a transfer and Division I All-American at Alabama.
In lane number 1, a senior from Bates, Natalie Young. Into a senior from Denison.
And now to our consolation final in the women's 2IM. Natalie Young of Bates in Wyndham, New Hampshire, a neuroscience major, is in 1. Esme Wright, senior at Denison from Cincinnati. She is a biology major. Amanda Wager, senior at Williams, is from Marblehead, Mass. She was 12th in this event last year. Phoebe Ferguson of Denison is in lane 4. She's from Columbus, Ohio, and is a Hess major for the Big Red. Amy, sophomore at Washington, is from Potomac, Maryland. She was 14th in this event last year. Drew Telkin, sophomore at Denison, is in 6. She's from Brighton, Michigan, and is majoring in biochemistry. Callista Lynch, the UAA Rookie of the Year, as a freshman for NYU, is in lane 7. She's from San Francisco and a liberal studies major. Katie Herman of Hope is in 8. She's from Canton, Michigan, and scored in the 100 fly as well as both backstrokes here last year. Ferguson for Denison is off the front after that butterfly leg. Rest of the field fairly closely bunched. Our seed times range from 2:04.33 to Ferguson, only to 2:04.85 for Katie Herman of Hope in lane 8. So half a second separating the 8 competitors. And now Lynch of New York now moving up on Denison's Ferguson, as is Emi for the Bears. And Amanda Wagler for the EAF women now. Looks like she might even be in the lead. She is at 133.65. She has 37 of 40 hundredths in front of Ferguson. Wager over first at the 175. Ferguson's still there. Now moving into third is Emi, but I think this is going to go to Wager with a strong back half, and it does at 2:03.25, 2:03.58 for the early leader Ferguson, and a 2:04.58 for Emi of WashU at St. Louis. There's a big smile from a consolation winner.
Now, let's meet your championship finalists. Event number 4, the women's 200 individual medley.
And here are your championship finalists in the women's 2IM. Jordan Herrera, junior at Kenyon, is in 1. She's from Gilbert, Arizona. Neely Burns, who was 7th in this event last year in the SCAC Swimmer of the Year for Trinity, is in 2. She's also from Arizona. Jenna Fadley, junior at Kenyon, a strong breaststroker. She was the NCAC Swimmer of the Year. She's from Siler City, North Carolina. Greta Gidley of Hope was our fastest qualifier. She was the MIAA champion in this event. She's from Franklin, Michigan. Sophia Verclaren, the NESCAC Swimmer of the Year for Williams, is in 5. She's from Horseheads, New York. Sammy Feely, senior at Austin, is in lane 6. She's from Keller, Texas, and majoring in English. Kinsey Brooks, senior at Mary Washington, is in 7. She was 7th and 6th in this event previously here, as well as the NJAC champion. She's from Lake St. Louis, Missouri. And finally, Kate Augustin has been 8th and 10th in this event for the MIT Engineers. She was NUMEC Swimmer of the Year She's from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and majoring in bioengineering at MIT.
Championship finalist last year, Kinsey Brooks. And Elena, a junior from MIT. A consolation finalist last year, Kate Augustine. This is your championship final, Mr. Referee. Again, your NCAA record is at 157.76, set by Carl Hart of Kenyon in 2022.
Our fastest qualifier is still some 2 seconds shy of our national record set by Cryle Hart. That was a 157.76 set a couple of years ago in Indianapolis. Not out of the question, but 2 seconds in the 2IM at this level that's a challenge, put it that way. Gidley is in the lead after the 50. And now surging to the front next to her is McLaren, our defending champion. Great looking turn for McLaren. Gidley now about a half body length back. Looks to be the two of them, really. And Gidley not going away. She's still about a half body length back as they head to the 150 wall. And McLaren trying to defend her national championship. Gidley right there, but Gidley doesn't seem to have enough speed to overtake her. And McLaren picks up a foot or two off of that 175 wall. And Gidley closing, but this will be McLaren, a successful defense of her title. 159.59. Just a touch under her morning swing. So a two-time national champion now for Sophia Verclaren of the ETH women. Gidley at 2:00:45 and third 2:01:72 for Fadley of Kenyon.
Here are your consolation results in the men's 200 yards individual medley. In 16th, Jacob Grover from Williams. In 15th, Cooper Costello, Chicago. 14, Devin Teston, Denison. 13, Isaac Pan, Pomona-Pitzer. In 12th, Gavin Jones, Denison. In 11th, Eric Chimes, Calvin. In 10th, Frank Applebaum, CMS. And your consolation champion from the University of Chicago, Kyle Garcia. Please direct your attention to the awards podium for the championship finalists in the men's 200 yards individual medley. Presenting these awards will be Coach Jason Weber of the University of Chicago. In 8th place, from NYU, Jaden Eberon. In 7th, from Pomona-Pitzer, Larry Yu. In 6th, from Denison, Patrick Daly. In 5th, from Wash U, Alex McCormick. In 4th, from Williams, Oliver Shallett. In 3rd, from Carnegie Mellon, Braden Morford. In 2nd, from the University of Chicago, Garrett Clausen. And your 2024 Division III Men's 200-yard individual medley champion, a 5th year from NYU, in a new NCAA Division III national record performance of 1:42.97, Derek Moss. Your consolation results in the women's 200 individual medley: in 16th, Natalie Young, Bates. In 15th, Katie Herman, Hope. In 14th, Drew Telking, Denison. In 13th, from NYU, Callista Lynch. In 12th, from Denison, Esme Wright. In 11th, from WashU, Lean Emy. In 10th, from Denison, Phoebe Ferguson. And your consolation champion in the women's 200 individual medley from Williams, Amanda Wager. Here are your championship finalists in the women's 200 individual medley. Presenting the awards will be Coach Dan Snow from Austin College. In 8th, from Kenyon, Jordan Herrera. In 7th, from Mary Washington, Kinsey Brooks. In 6th, from Trinity, Neely Burns. In 5th, from MIT, Kate Augustin. In 4th, from Austin College, Sammy Thiele. In 3rd, from Kenyon, Jenna Fadley. In 2nd, from Hope College, Greta Gidley. And your 2024 NCAA Division III Women's 200 Individual Medley Champion from Williams with a time of 1:59.59, Sophia Verclaren.
And now we come to the men's 50-yard freestyle consolation final. NCAA record 1937 by Oliver Smith 6 years ago for Emory. Noah Holsteg, since graduated from Calvin, 1948, won it last year. Richard Nicole of Williams in 1, Peter Labarge of Tufts in 2, Jake Nielsen for Geneseo in 3, Sean Urard of the Tufts in 4, Maximilian Corey of Bates in 5, David Lloyd, sophomore Carnegie Mellon in 6, Zachary Washburn, junior at Whitworth in 7, Ben Catton of Hope is in lane 8.
Zachary Washburn. And in 8, a senior from Hope, Ben Catton.
Washburn, a lone representative from Whitworth, was Swimmer of the Year in the Northwest Conference. It's a white water in the 50. Tough to call. Off the wall, our leader was in 5. But did Corey hang on for Bates? He did not. Urard for Tufts takes it at 20.07 with a 20.18 for Corey. Third, 20.20 for Jake Nelson of Geneseo. Over in the blink of an eye.
It's now time to meet your championship finalists.
in the men's 50 yards freestyle.
In lane 1 will be David Bajwa Jr. at Calvin. He's from Bethesda, Maryland, and was the MIAA 50 champion. James Schwenk Jr. at St. Mary's of Maryland was the swimmer of the year in the Atlantic East. He was 14th in this event last year. NESCAC Rookie of the Year, Nathaniel Taft, a freshman at Hamilton, is in lane 3. He's from Fairfield, Connecticut. Toby Obochi, our fastest qualifier for MIT, has been 15th and 8th in this event previously. He was the NUMAC Swimmer of the Year for MIT. Nicholas Goody, senior at Emory, is in lane 5. He has been second and tied for third in this event for Emory. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. James McChesney, a current record holder in the 200 freestyle, is in lane 6 for TCNJ. He's been 12th and tied for third in this event. Neil Mortimer, senior at Colby, is in lane 7, and he has been 7th here. He's from Pittsburgh, New York, majoring in financial markets and classics. And George A. Dragolovich of Kenyan and Belgrade, Serbia, rounds out the field in 8. He was tied for 5th in this event last year. He won both the 100 backstroke and 100 freestyle at the NCAA meet. .1937 is our record, as a reminder. Not out of the question. Looks like Goody makes a 25 wall first, but that isn't much of a margin. Too close for me to call Goody, maybe in lane 8. And long. Obochi closes. 1966, matching his seed time. Second in lane 8 for Dragolovich at 1969, and third to Goody with a 1978.
This is the consolation final, number 6, the women's 50 freestyle. In lead number 1, a freshman from Amherst, Lucy Smith. In 2, a freshman from Luther, Young Taylor. In 3, a sophomore from Swarthmore, L. Anthony. In 4,
and our consolation final for the women's 50-yard freestyle, Lucy Smith of Amherst, the NESCAC champion in 1, Mia Prater, American Rivers champion for Luther in 2, L. Anthony for Swarthmore is in 3, Grace Kadlasik, the NCAA champion for Denison in 4, Amy Benson of Trinity U in 5, Emma Dimter, freshman at Williams, in 6. She's from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Francesca Capo, freshman at Pomona Pitzer, is furthest away from home. She's from Amsterdam, the Netherlands. And Valerie Mello of Pomona Pitzer rounds out the field in late 8. She is from Washington, D.C. .26 separated the seed times here. From Kadlasik to Mello. And not surprisingly, they turn together at the 25. Watch this. You're glad you have electronic timing. Did Kadlasic get home first? She did. 23-21. 3 100ths faster than this morning. Go back to 8th place, 23-62. So 41 100ths separating the 8 competitors.
It's now time to meet your championship finalists in the women's 50 yards freestyle.
In lane 1 for Tufts, senior Jillian Cudney, who has been tied for 9th and 16th in this event. She's from Dover Plains, New York, majoring in environmental engineering. NUMAC champion Ella Roberson from MIT is in 2. She was Rookie of the Year for the NUMAC. She's from Midland, Michigan. Albion's Hannah Fathman, a junior, is in 3. She's from Hamilton, Michigan. The political science major, also minoring in business. Alexandra Turvey has been 8th and 10th in this event. She's the SCIAC champion and swimmer of their year. She's from Vancouver, Canada. Kaylee McIntyre is our defending champion. I saw her go 22.60 at the UAAs. She was swimmer of the year in that meet for New York. Tatum Zupnik, senior at Bowdoin, is from Chevy Chase, Maryland. She's in 6. Alex Sotek, the 50 champion in the Sunyak for Geneseo, is in 7. She's from New Lebanon, New York. And Janine Collins for Swarthmore was a meet, conference, and pool record setter in the 50 at the Centennial Conference. She is from Stewartsville, New Jersey.
Alex Sotek.
.2248, Fiona Muir's standard.
Championship final.
I could see that potentially going to McIntyre or Turvey. Not easily, certainly.
The 2023 winner, Katie McIntyre, and 22.78 last year.
And of course, they all turn together. McIntyre looked like she picked up just a little bit of distance off that wall. I want to say McIntyre has the lead. She is surging forward, and she's got it, I think, and she does at 22.46. A new national record by 2 100ths of a second. 22.58 for Alexandra Turvey. And a new national standard for Kaylee McIntyre, whose year just seems to get better and better. Swimmer of the year, triple winner at UAAs. Fantastic leg to anchor the 800 free relay, a sub 147. And now she has a national record to go with it, and she certainly is not done at this meet, I'm sure. It looked like McIntyre just had a little bit of more momentum coming off that 25 wall and carried it the entire length, winning by 12 100ths of a second.
And now,
your men's 3-meter diving finalists.
Introducing the championship finalists in the men's 3-meter springboard diving event. Diving first, out of Addison, New York, representing New York State University College at Greensboro, senior Trent McCowich. Diving second out of Scarsdale, New York, a freshman representing Williams College, Hao-Chin Liu. Diving third from Bethesda, Maryland, a junior representing Rochester Institute of Technology, two-time Liberty League Diver of the Year, Gellert Kish. Diving fourth out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, representing Center College, a freshman, Rowan Fitzsimmons. Diving fifth out of Rexford, New York, representing Alfred State College, a sophomore who was a finalist in 2023 on the 3-meter, Connor Compton. Diving sixth out of Austin, Texas, a senior representing Rhodes College, finishing 8th in 2022 and 6th in 2023 on the 3-meter, John Buerlein. Diving 7th out of Decatur, Alabama, a junior representing Birmingham Southern College. Finished 11th in 2022 and finished 4th in 2023 on the 3-meter springboard, junior Avery Bulk. And diving 8th out of Mexico City, Mexico, a senior representing Kenyon College, 2022 and 2023 NCAA champion in this event, Israel Zabaleta. Boards are open for jumps divers. Back to the 53 awards.
Here are the consolation results from the men's 50 freestyle. In 16th, David Lloyd of Carnegie Mellon. In 15th, Zachary Washburn Whitworth. In 14th, Ben Catton, Hope College. In a tie for 12th, Ev Nickel of Williams and Peter Labarge of Tufts. In 11th, Jake Nielsen of SUNY Geneseo. In 10th, from Bates, Maximilian Corey. And your consolation champion from Tufts, Soren Urard. And your championship results in the men's 50 freestyle. In 8th place, a senior from Colby, Neil Mortimer. In 7th, from Calvin, David Bajwa. In 6th, from Hamilton, Nathaniel Taft. Presenting these awards are Hamilton coach John Geisinger. In 5th place, from St. Mary's, James Schwenk. In 4th, from TCNJ, James McChesney. In 3rd, from Emory, Nicholas Goody. In 2nd, from Kenyon, George Dragolovich. And your 2024 men's 50 freestyle champion from MIT in a time of 19.66, Toby Obochi. In the women's 50 free, in 16th from Amherst, Lucy Smith. In 15th from Pomona Pitzer, Francesca Capo. In 14th from Williams, Emma Dimpter. In 13th from Pomona Pitzer, Valerie Mello. In 12th from Luther, Mia Prater. In 11th from Trinity, Amy Benson. In 10th from Swarthmore, Ellie Anthony. In 9th from Denison, your consolation champion, Grace Kadlasik. And your championship results. In 8th place, from Swarthmore, Janine Collins. In 7th, from Bowdoin, Tatum Zupnik. Presenting these awards from SUNY Geneseo is Paul Dotterwijk will be presenting the awards for this event. In a tie for 5th place, we have Jillian Cudney of Tufts and Alex Sotek of SUNY Geneseo. In 4th from MIT, Ella Roberson. In 3rd from Albion, Hannah Fathman. In 2nd, from Pomona Pitzer, Alex Turvey. And your 2024 Women's 50-yard freestyle champion from NYU in a new NCAA Division III record time of 22.46, Kaylee McIntyre.
Your men's 50 free national champion. What kind of work went into the season to make this happen? You were 8th last year, now you're walking away champion.
Yeah, just definitely a lot of work on like the little details. And like Coach Meg and Coach Asia really want to like trust the process, work on the details, and definitely being able to train with like some of the fastest in the country every single day. Teammates and sporting support everything. Push yourself every day. Yeah, I mean, I like to swim in the first circle city heat, so I can kind of like scare over a little bit. But yeah, definitely going into the first heat helps me with confidence. And swimming in the pool with like all these guys around me. It's really fun.
Fantastic, thank you. And I have one more round of applause for Toby Obochi, your men's 50 champion.
springboard diving event. Diving first, Trent McCowick, 405B. Judges Awards, 6 1/2, 7-7, 6 1/2, 7-7-6. Hao Chen Lu, 105B. Judges Awards, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6. 6 1/2, 6 1/2. Gellert Kish, 107C. Judges Awards, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 6 1/2, 7 1/2, 7. Rowan Fitzsimmons, 107C. Judges Awards, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8 1/2, 8. Connor Compton, 107C. Judges Awards, 7 1/2, 8, 8, 7, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 1/2. John Durline, 107C. Judges Awards, 6, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6, 5 1/2, 4 1/2. Avery Volk, 107C. Judges Awards, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 8. Israel Zavaleta, 405B. Judges Awards, 7, 7 1/2, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5 1/2. Beginning our second round of the finals, Trent, 51-52B. Award 6, 6 1/2, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 1/2. Haushen, 107C. Judges Awards. 4 1/2, 5 1/2, 3 1/2. 4 1/2, 4, 4 1/2, 2 1/2. Gellert, 205C. Judges Award 7, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 7, 7, 7, 6 1/2. Rowan, 205C. Judges Awards 7, 7, 7, 6 1/2, 7, 8, 7. Connor, 105B. Awards 8, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 8. 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 8. John, 405C. Judges Awards. 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 7, 6 1/2 across. Avery, 305C. Six and 1/2, 7, 6. 6 1/2, 7, 6 1/2, 6. Israel, 107B. Judges Awards. 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7, 7, 7, 7 1/2. Beginning our third round in the finals, Trent, 107B. Seven, 7, 6 1/2, 7, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6. Haushen, 205C. Judges Awards. 6 1/2, 6, 5 1/2, 6, 5 1/2, 6, 6. Gellert, 305C. Judges Awards 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 7 1/2, 7. Rowan, 305C. Judges Awards. 7, 7, 6 1/2, 7, 7 1/2, 7, 6 1/2. Connor, 51, 52B. Judges Awards. 6, 6 1/2, 6, 6, 5 1/2, 5, 5 1/2. John, 205C. Judges Awards. 5, 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 5 1/2. 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2. Avery, 205C. Judges Awards. 7, 7 1/2, 6 1/2, 7, 6 1/2 across. Israel, 205B. Judges Awards. 7, 8, 7, 6 1/2, 7 across. Beginning the 4th round in the finals, it's Trent, 53-35D. Judges Awards. 6 1/2, 7, 5 1/2, 6 1/2, 6, 6 1/2, 6. Houchen, 305C. Judges Awards. 4, 5, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4, 5, 4. Gellert, 405C. Judges Awards, 6 1/2, 6, 5 1/2, 6, 5 1/2, 6, 6. Rowan, 405C. Judges Awards, 7, 7, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6, 7, 6 1/2. Connor, 205C. Judges Awards. 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7, 7 1/2, 8. John, 305C. Judges Awards. 7 1/2, 7, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7. Avery, 405C. Judges Awards. 8, 7 1/2, 8, 8, 8, 7 1/2. Israel, 305B. Judges Awards. 7 1/2, 8 1/2, 7. 7 1/2, 7. 7 1/2, 8. Beginning our 5th round of the finals, Trent, 305B. Judges Award. 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7, 7, 8, 8, 7. Haushen, 405C. Judges Awards, 8, 7, 7, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7. Gellert, 5333D. Judges Award, 7, 8, 7, 7, 6 1/2, 7 1/2, 7. Rowan, 5134D. Six 1/2 across. Connor, 305C. Judges Awards, 5 1/2, 6 1/2, 5 1/2, 6, 6, 6, 5 1/2. John, 5235D. Judges Awards, 7 1/2, 7, 6 1/2, 6, 6, 7, 6. Avery, 5136D. Judges Awards 7-6, 6 1/2 across. Israel 51-52B. Judges Award 7 1/2, 7 1/2, 7, 8, 8, 7 1/2, 8. Beginning the 6th and final round, Trent McCoy, 205B. Judges Awards 7 1/2, 7, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 7, 6 1/2. Haoshin Liu, 52-33D. Judges Awards 7 1/2, 6 1/2, 7 1/2, 7 across. Geller Kish, 51-52B. Judges Awards 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 7, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 5 1/2. Rowan Fitzsimmons, 52-35D. Judges Awards 8 1/2, 7 1/2, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8. Connor Compton, 405C. Judges Awards 5 1/2, 6, 5, 5 1/2, 4 1/2, 6, 4 1/2. John Burline, 53-35D. Judges Awards 5 6 1/2, 5 1/2, 6, 5 1/2, 6, 5. Avery Bulk, 52-35D. Judges Awards 7 1/2, 7, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 7, 7 1/2, 7. Israel Zavaleta, 53-37D. 7, 7.5, 7, 6 1/2, 7 1/2, 7. This concludes the men's 3-meter springboard event. Diving finalists report to the awards area at this time. All diving finalists, in your warm-ups, report to the awards area at this time. Thank you, judges. Thank you, table workers. As our finalists are moving towards the awards podium, earlier today we had the consolation finals in the men's 3-meter springboard event. In 16th place, representing Tufts University with a 404.90, Jay Wilkinson. In 15th place, representing the United States Merchant Marine Academy with a 424.35, Thomas Cable. In 14th place with a 425.65, Chapman University's Reed O'Million. In 13th place with a 445.05, Denison University's Nick Bogle. In 12th place with a score of 480.2, Rochester Institute of Technology's Luke Albanese. In 11th place with a 485.55, Birmingham Southern College's Justin Toth. In 10th place with a score of 491 even, Birmingham Southern College's Garrett George. And your 9th place finisher in the consolation finals with a 499.55, University of Chicago's Spencer Dearman. All right, it's time to announce the finalists for the men's 3-meter springboard diving event. Presenting the awards, head diving coach for Birmingham Southern College, Charlie Durham. In 8th place, a freshman with a score of 470.55, representing Williams College, Hao-Shan Lu. In 7th place with a 497.10, a senior from Rhodes College, John Burline. In 6th place with a score of 506.45, a junior out of Rochester Institute of Technology, Gellert Keith. In 5th place with a 5:17.60, a sophomore from Alfred State College, Connor Kelton. In 4th place with a 5:32.55, freshman from Center College, Rowan Fitzsimmons. In 3rd place with a 546.45, a junior from Birmingham Southern College, Avery Bull. In 2nd place with a 5:52.85, a senior, New York State University College at Geneseo, Trent McCowan. With a score of 606.65. Your 3-time NCAA champion on the 3-meter springboard, senior representing Kenyon College, Israel Zabaleta.
And at the moment, they are finishing up the awards for the men's 3-meter diving. Israel Zabaleta of Kenyon, who is a 2-time defending national champion on both boards, was well clear of the competition, winning by 54-some points over Makoviak of Geneseo. Zabaleta's in a class by himself. And we'll be moving soon to the 200-yard medley relays finals. Men first, of course. NCAA record was set last year by Emory, with Meyer, Eccles, and Lefebvre at 125.85. And while I have a chance, let me name the 32 contestants in our consolation final. For Tufson 1, it's Eric Lundgren, Emma Adams, Armand Sita, and Soren Urard. For Geneseo in 2, Griffin Merkling, Jake Nielsen, Ben Ludlow, and Jordan Nielsen. Pope is in lane 3, Colin Kalkman, Christian Denitis, Ben Catton, and Graham Eisenman. Dennison in 4, Shay Card, Elijah Vinos, Richard Stewart, and Patrick Daly. Wash U at St. Louis is in 5, Kyle Wolford, Justin Rockaway, Alex McCormick, and Austin Bick. Paramount Mud Scripts in lane 6, Jeremy Tan, Evan Deedy, Frank Eppelbaum, and Theo Johnson. Johns Hopkins will be in lane 7, Bryce Lloyd, Justin Lindbergh, Avery Clapp, and John Heyman. And Calvin rounds out the field in lane 8 for this consolation final. Charles Platt, Caleb Gemin, Forrest Peterson, and David Bajwa.
This is the consolation final, Mr. Referee.
Lane 3, Cockman for Hope seemed to push the 15-meter limit pretty close, but I think he'll be okay. Right now the leader is in lane 6, Jeremy Tan for the Stags. Swimming breaststroke for CMS, Evan Deedy. Justin Lindbergh for Johns Hopkins in lane 7 next to him. Swimming well in 8 also, Caleb Gemin for Calvin. Actually, most of the field is right there. Washies Rockaway, Vinos for Denison, Tonitis for Hope. Applebaum in the water for CMS. I would expect him to have a distinct advantage here, and sure enough, and we'll give the Stags a half body length, even a full one at the 100. 150. Anchoring for the Stags, Theo Johnson. Second is too close for me to call. Looked like lane 3, that's Hope over first. Graham Eisenman anchoring, a freshman. Swimming well in 8, though, is Bourgeois for Calvin. And in lane 1, Woorard for Tufts actually gets the jumbos home first. At 127.70, second 128.09 for Claremont Mud Scripps, and third in a consolation final, Bourgeois of Calvin, who was closing very fast.
The form is official. It is now time to be your championship finalists and the men's 200 medley relay.
And here we see our 32 competitors walk out. In lane 1 for MIT will be Theo Chen, Jaden Luo, Bryce Roberts, and Toby Obochi. Our 50 winner this evening. Carnegie Mellon is in 2, Arnav Deshpande, Aaron Lee, Alexander Tarzinski, and David Lloyd. Kenyon in 3, Yuri Kozian, Alexa Dobrich, Marco Krichnich, and Daniel Brooks. For NYU in 4, Derek Moss. Our new record holder in the 2IM leads off, Emmett Ralston. Breaststroke, A.J. Watanakan, Butterfly, and Greg Webby. Freestyle. Emory is in 5, Ryan So, Jake Meyer, Jeff Eccles, and Caden Bjornstad. So 3 out of the 4 that set the record last year. Williams in 6, Ed Nicole, Michael Grover, Barrett Heritage, and Theo Randall. Chicago is in 7, Hudson Tritter, Jason Starbuck, Jesse Singonzi, and Sebastian Bernhees. And College of New Jersey in 8, Andrew Kidjob, Ryan Van de Veen, James McChesney, and Dixon Collar. Little bit of an issue with the backstroke wedge in lane 2. Fortunately, that was picked up before it resulted in a disadvantage at the start. Looks like they're going to have to replace that one. Championship final at D3 Nationals is not the place where you want an equipment malfunction. And there's our replacement. Hopefully that slots in and results in a solid. And Deshpande nods his head. Looks like we're good to go. There's only 1.2 seconds separating the seed times here for all 8 of these teams. In lane 4, I think, yes, Derek Moss gets home with a 21:54. Currently second was Ev Mickle of Williams. And now surging to the front is Jake Meyer, a superb breaststroker with national championships to his credit. In the water is Jeff Eccles for Emory. On either side of him, Emmett Ralston of NYU, Michael Grover of Williams. But once again, we see Emory with about a body length. And anchoring is Hayden Bjornstad for the Eagles. Doesn't seem likely that they'll get that record, but perhaps a 126 or so. Goes to Emory, 126.14. NYU runner-up with a 126.72 and third in that championship final. Chicago, anchored by Sebastian Verhees, a 126.96.
Women's relays will not begin until 8:20. The women's relays will begin at 8:20, approximately 4 minutes from now.
I just heard the PA announcement. We need to adhere to the previously arranged schedule, so the consolation final of the women's 200 medley relay will not start for approximately 4 minutes. final event of the evening will be the women's 200-yard medley relays. The NCAA record was set last year by Emory at 1:39.55. That was Jungers, Glowniak, Leon, and Maki. To get here, it took a 1:44.06. In this consolation final, Chicago is in 1, Joanna Iorgapoulou, Alicia Sousay, Jane Candy, and Annabella Levo. Trinity is in 2, Audrey Jacobson, Kyla Foxhoven, Carolyn Myers, and Amy Benson. Wash U is in 3, Elizabeth Chen, Hannah Lee, Peyton Watson, and Andrea Lang. Hope in 4, Sarah Kraus, Lauren Ryle, Greta Gidley, and Delaney Select. Calvin in 5, Sadie Norman, Elise Bajwa, Maggie Farrell, Sydney Sunday. Springfield in 6, Madeline Simeko, Nina Lamb, Erin Kelleher, and Kay Sheng. Claremont Mud Scripps in 7, Anika Sharma, Mackenzie Mayfield, Sun Young Byun, and Madeline Kahn, and Bates in 8, Sophie Castley, Sarah Palmer, Emily Calvadas, and Marjorie McLeod. Castley swimming very well for Bates. I think she'll take the field first. 26.02 for Castley. Currently second, Chen for WashU at St. Louis in lane 3. In the water for Bates in lane 8, Sarah Palmer. Hannah Lee for WashU in 3. And now surging to the front, that is Hope's Lauren Ryle, a junior. Butterfly for Hope, Greta Gidley, runner-up in the 200 IM earlier. Very close race for second now, very close. And now coming up on Gidley, that was Calvin's Maggie Farrell in 5. Anchoring is Westlake for Hope, Sunday for Calvin. And now trying to get into the mix in lane 6 is Springfield's Kay Shen. And over in lane 1 also Annabella Levo for Chicago. And it is indeed Chicago at 142.89. 142.91, just 2 100ths behind for Calvin, and third to Hope at 143.29.
The board is official. Let's meet your championship finalists in the women's 200 medley relay.
Go to the championship final. The Pomona Pitzer in 1. It's Abigail Leo, Francisca Capo, Alex Turvey, and Valerie Mello. For Tufts in 2, Elena Harrison, Quincy Wheeler, Jade Fultini, Jillian Pudney. For Williams in 3, Sophia Verclaren, Amanda Wager, Samantha Kilcoyne, and Emma Dimtzer. For Denison in 4, Jasmine Park, Riley Tuffelmeyer, Phoebe Ferguson, Grace Kedlasik. For MIT in 5, Kate Augustin, Edena Chen, Anika Naveen, and Ella Roberson. NYU is in 6, Emily Ma, Jolie LaFave, Hope Sayafeth, Isabel Olden. For Emory in 7, it's Megan Jungers, Katie Cohen, Marin McDonald, and Jane Sanderson. And rounding out our top 8 seed, Kenyon in lane 8, Kaylee Wuckich, Jenna Fadley, Gwen Eisenbeis, and Sydney Gebel. Very close at the 50. I want to say Emory was in the lead. No, it is MIT's Augustin at 25-16. And Fadley of Kenyon now moving very well, as might be expected. Same for Edena Chen, and it looks to be MIT followed by Kenyon. It is 52.83 to 53 flat. Swimming butterfly for MIT, Annika Naveen. For Kenyon, Gwen Eisenbeis. The field now tightening things up. Great fly leg by Samantha Kilcoyne of Williams, but looks to me like MIT may have this one in hand. Ella Roberson is anchoring for the Engineers. He's got a body length. Closing well for Denison is Kedlasik, but this is going to go to MIT, and it does a 139.67. Oh, just 12 100ths off. The record, 140.40 for Denison.
Your winner is official. Your winner of the MIT team of Augustin, Chen, Naveen, and Roberson, just off the national record time with a performance of 139.67. Here are the results of the consolation final in the men's 300 yards medley relay. In 16th, Suni Geneseo. In 15th,
Johns Hopkins. 14th, Wash U. 13th, Denison. 12th, Hope. 11th, Calvin. 10th, CMS. And your consolation champion is Tufts in a time of 1:27.75. 1:35.70. Here are your championship finalists from the men's 200 medley relay. Presenting the awards for the men's 200 yards medley relay will be head coach Matt Kinney from Carnegie Mellon University. In the men's 200 yards medley relay, in 8th place, the team of Kidchaw, Vandeveen, McChesney, and Collar from the College of New Jersey. In 7th place, from MIT, the team of Chen, Luo, Roberts, and Abochi. In 6th place, from Carnegie Mellon, the team of Deshpande, Lee, Tarzinski, and Lloyd. In 5th, from Williams, the team of Nickel, Grover, Heritage, and Randall. In 4th place, from Kenyon College, the team of Koshian, Dobrich, Kritonich, and Brooks. In 3rd, from the University of Chicago, the team of Tritter, Starbuck, Sezgonzi, and Vernhees. In 2nd place, from NYU, the team of Moss, Ralston, Watanakan, and Webe. And your 2024 national champion in the men's 200 yards medley relay, the team of Ryan So, Jake Meyer, Jeff Eccles, and Caden Bjornstadt in a time of 1:26.14 from Emory. In the women's 200 yards medley relay, the consolation results in 16th, Bates, 15th, CMS, 14th, Wash U, 13, Trinity, 12th, Springfield, 11, Hope College, 10, Calvin, and your consolation champion in the women's 200 yard medley relay with a time of 1:42.89, the University of Chicago. Let's meet the championship finalists. Presenting the awards for the women's 200 medley relay is Meg Sisson-French of MIT. Let's meet your championship finalist. In 8th place, the team of Liao, Capo, Turvey, and Mello from Pomona Pitzer. In 7th place, the Emory team of Youngers, Cohen, McDonald, and Sanderson. In 6th place, from NYU, the team of Ma, LaFave, Sayaveth, and Oldham. In 5th place, the team of Wukic, Fadley, Eisenbeis, and Gaboy from Kenyon College. In 4th, from Tufts, the team of Harrison, Wheeler, Fultenyi, and Cudney. In 3rd, from Williams, the team of Verclaren, Wager, Kilcoyne, and Dimpter. In 2nd place, from Denison, the team of Park, Toffelmeyer, Ferguson, and Kadlasic. And your 2024 champions in the women's 200 yards medley relay with a time of 1:39.67 from MIT, the team of Kate Augustin, Edena Chen, Annika Naveen, and Ella Roberson.
All right, I'm here with Ryan So, Jake Meyer, Jeff Eckel, and Kaden Bjornstedt, your men's 200 medley national champion. This is a competitive event this year. You guys are second
Well, ladies and gentlemen, quite a thrilling evening, actually, as it usually is at the national championships. We saw a couple of national records tonight and a couple of near misses. At this point, I have not seen scores posted, but I think the favorites actually had okay days. And talking around the deck, coaches, I think, are looking forward to the next couple of days in terms of establishing where they'll be in terms of the standings in the meet. In any event, thank you all very much for listening, and I trust we'll, if you will, see you all at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.